looking at the numbers, you're not wrong. Well, it is flyweight action. It is the third fight of the undercard, and it is coming up next. We throw it out to Jeff Hobbs for the intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout of the evening is sponsored by Spectation Sports. It is in the flyweight division and scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. Your first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 124.6 pounds. He has an amateur record of 1 win with no losses. He's representing Phoenix MMA out of Hermitage, Tennessee. This is Austin Slowburn Swink. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 123.8 pounds. He has an amateur record of 2 wins with 1 loss. He's coming straight from the creek of Cheatham, by God County. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamie Lloyd.
Ready for some immediate action right here.
Flyweights don't disappoint. It is Swink, it is Lloyd, and it is underway here for the first of 3 rounds.
There was no handshake on this one. These guys wasted no time.
They are amped up. I'm amped up. What a great night we've had so far, and we're not even to the main card yet.
Absolutely, absolutely. Little trash talking going on in there, a little spirited trash talking. Pretty sure it's asking how your mother's doing. I hope your family's okay.
I think so too. We are near Christmas, and that's exactly what's going on.
Absolutely.
Hey, I'll tell you what, we've seen so many great fighters from the region, but man, Tennessee is where it's at if you're a combat sports fan. Just look at the array of talent we've displayed already here on the underground tonight.
Again, and none of these fighters are all trained. They were ready. They came game for this fight. We have a low blow. The referee does agree that this is a low blow. He's going to give him a warning. He's got to go to a neutral corner.
He took a look at it, though. I was wondering to see how that played out, but yeah, there's no denying that was
Lloyd
low.
has 5 minutes to recover from a low blow. 5 minutes.
And the Cheatham County contingent isn't going to like to see their fighter taking an illegal blow there. He's going to take his time to recover, and we're going to get back underway here with the flyweight action.
Absolutely.
I'm sure it was inadvertent, though, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
These guys move so quick.
Absolutely. At this weight, guys, this guy, he was throwing for an inside leg kick, and he moved quick. The speed of these two is ridiculous. You know, even to call a fight like this, both of these guys are throwing well, kicking well, moving well. And again, he's got all rights to take 5 minutes. That's the rules of combat. Respectfully, I encourage all fighters, if you take a low blow or something to your eye, for you to take the time, because sometimes it takes a couple of seconds before you get your marbles back, man. Our brains operate funny.
Yeah, discretion is the better part of valor, and both of these guys are long on courage, but you gotta use your head in there, you know? You're doing serious combat, and you don't want to be less than 100%. Yep, there's that warning administered to Swink. Lloyd shaking it off here. I would anticipate we're getting back underway momentarily, but he's
Absolutely.
still just shaking out the cobwebs from that illegal blow to the groin.
And our referee for the night for this bout is Chad Washburn. He's a decorated black belt in jiu-jitsu, former professional mixed martial arts fighter. Chad's fought for years. I've known this man for 30 years. He's been in the martial art game. So it's great to have someone with that experience in the cage, because the fighters are going to respect him. They're going to listen to him because he knows that he speaks their language.
Well, as we are waiting on the action to resume, I do just want to say a big thank you to all the sponsors. Tennessee Army National Guard in the house tonight. They're doing some great things with pull-up contest, boxing machine power test. That's just one of the many sponsors that you can check out when you come to one of these great live events, either at the Nashville Underground or an Aries Fight Series event. There's really nothing like it in combat sports. Obviously, at the top of the sport, they put on great events in arenas, but if you're a fight fan, this is accessible, it's right in front of you, it's local, and it's the funnest sporting experience I think a combat sports fan can have.
All right, here we go. We're about to turn back into action. I think he has almost run his course.
Love to see a replay. I know we've got the best production team in the business. We haven't gotten a second look at that low blow. It happened so quickly. Maybe I missed the severity of it because, you know, Swink's throwing those kicks with a lot of power. He just must have caught him with a hard kick in a sensitive space.
Crowds are ready. The crowds are getting anxious.
I hear this, yes.
Restless crowds ready for the guys to fight.
I hope he resumes. I don't want the county to try and rush the cage.
Yeah, absolutely.
This would be a bad scenario.
This would definitely be a bad scenario.
Tense moments here as we wait the resuming of the flyweight bout between
all right, here we go.
Austin Swink, Jamie Lloyd, and it looks like
they took his full 5 and the referees got them engaged.
And there it is, sportsmanship, unintentional on the low blow. Let's see if Lloyd is in any way compromised or if he's still got the fire.
Absolutely, and again, this composure here from these guys. Very, very good pace. Set up, and then buzzsaw fight.
Nice body kick there from Lloyd.
Absolutely. Nice low kick. He's going low, high, low, high. But again, Austin's moving really calculated. He's nice kick, nice low kick, Austin. Jamie's gonna have to catch that. He's gonna have to check that kick. He can't keep taking those with his leg like that.
This is still the first round too. You gotta remember that was a really long break there for the recovery period for Lloyd. I mean, 1:30 left in the first round, but it feels like this fight really hasn't even unfolded yet.
Absolutely. Nice head kick. Nice push kick. These guys are not afraid of each other.
Now Swink a little bit taller, maybe a little rangier. So far, no grappling. This one's been all strikes.
And right on cue, Jamie, low kick. Right hand, and he responded with a low kick.
Swink he's jawing with him a little bit from there too.
Absolutely, he's lots of Merry Christmases going on between these fellas in between these exchanges.
Happy New Year's as well.
Yeah, absolutely. and it looks to be Austin is looking low, throwing high, but again, Jamie is he's found a home for his right hand. He's found the home for his right hand. So now he's got his range. I believe he might have hurt him.
Yeah,
Jamie's
got him backed off.
I believe he's hurt.
30 seconds to go in the first, and Lloyd is just finding where this fight is going to be an advantage for him, throwing the heavy
nice.
wild blows, just missed an uppercut.
Heavy wild blows, absolutely. And again, Austin is really throwing that low kick with intention, and Jamie's throwing that right hand with intention. And I'll tell you something, man, right kick, right hand, who wins the battle?
Yeah, no, that's the techniques on display here. Swink.
What an exciting flyweight round
I
number
felt like
one.
Swink was
Let
having
them hear you,
success at
Nashville.
range, but the most meaningful strikes of the round were landed when Lloyd blitzed in. We're going to get a look right here at Jamie Lloyd's big right hand that sent Swink galloping around the octagon, trying to get away from the power. Ooh, a couple of those right hands found a home. A little body work would have went a long way there, don't you think?
Absolutely, absolutely. A little body work. And he did smart is by not. Sometimes guys get consumed with the strikes, and they'll go for a takedown when they don't need to. He did right. He stepped back. He used his punches to gauge. And again, Austin is a game fighter. He's super calm, so you don't know what he's almost to a second where you have to think he might be playing possum.
Yeah.
Because his facial expression and his movement have not changed. Austin landed some significant low kicks in that first round, and you can look at the lead leg. If you look close at the lead leg of Jamie Lloyd, you can see red marks where he got caught with that low kick.
We're going to see if that ends up slowing down or limiting the mobility of Lloyd. And at 125, mobility is the name of the game. You got to be able to hit and move. Round 2 underway. Nice Nice kick right there from Swink, and another nice low kick. You mentioned it there. Between rounds, that's a great weapon for him.
Absolutely, great weapon. These guys are dialed in with each other, man. This is a good display of kickboxing, different types of kickboxing. You got a mix between Thai boxing. Austin's corner screaming, Lloyd is throwing low kicks.
Yeah, they say he's gotten 2, and the ref hasn't stopped it, but I don't know that they've been, debilitating, but you'd hate to see 2 skilled fighters get bogged down and throwing illegal shots. Big overhand right.
Absolutely, and nice high kick, man. These kids, these guys are really throwing some good heat. This is a great fight.
It is. It's very cerebral, too. It's almost like each guy knows to get their technique off, they're going to have to go in the danger zone.
Yep, going to danger zone. Nice, and there it is. And the Austin is great takedown, great work. Jamie's looking to guillotine, but Austin's got good position for the choke to not be finished. He's actually going to the mount position, so Jamie will not be able to finish the choke from here. Austin's got a body lock. He's going to go for the body lock, bear hug pass for control. Smart move.
Got to watch out there for a head and arm. It is.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's got to obviously get by Lloyd's legs, but whoa, wait a minute.
What a reversal. So you almost wonder, is this reversal on purpose? Is this what? No, it's not.
I'll tell you what, this is where Lloyd wants to be here. He's got to make some hay with this.
Absolutely, he's got to make some hay with it. And Austin is Lloyd is not. He is a relentless fighter, man. He is going forward. Lloyd seemed to have had the. Austin had the advantage, and Lloyd just fought through it.
I would love to see Lloyd just invest in the body just a little bit more. The Swink is so quick, he can miss, 1 out of every couple of punches you throw at his head. You start going to that body if you're Lloyd, and it's going to limit your opponent's mobility.
And to our fans that can't see this, but they're listening, this is a very good display of 2 really good fighters. These guys are implementing game plans. Austin just shot in, pressed to the cage. He's wanting to get the fight to the ground. He got it to the ground before, but couldn't control the position.
Yeah, that was a big slam, and he's fixing to get another big slam right here on Lloyd. Tough round to score, all things considered. Here,
tough round to score. Tough round to score. Both rounds were tough rounds to score.
Yeah, well, you had the pause, the 5-minute pause for a low blow in the first.
That was round number 2, baby. We're headed to 3. Let them hear you.
Austin's slow to get up. I don't know if it's fatigue or if it's an injury, but he's up. He's going to get up.
I was nervous for Austin when he landed the first takedown, the big slam. His head was dangerously close to impacting the mat as he slammed Lloyd to the canvas. And I've seen guys knock themselves out executing a slam like that.
And that could explain a lot. Austin is one of the fastest. He is a fast young man. He moves good. But that could, again, there's all kinds of different ways for things to affect you in a fight, and one of those is direct impact to a mat.
Yep.
That for the people listening, the mat is not soft. I know it looks like it is, but that thing is hard. So when people hit that, sometimes people accidentally get knocked out.
I've seen it, Monty, where, it hasn't been in some time, but I can remember seeing several top-level MMA fights. A guy goes to land a slam, catches the side of his head as he's delivering the slam, and then he's KO'd. So that's something to be mindful of when you're trying to get a slam off a single leg like that.
So now we're going to see a very interesting first round.
Round number 3. It is Lloyd. It is Swink. Razor thin margin in this one. I don't know how you score it, but we're going to see if one of these gentlemen can pull away in the 3rd round.
Lloyd's got to watch the low kicks and the inside kicks. Austin's corner, Swink's corner, still screaming to watch for the inside or the low kicks for the groin.
I believe both fighter at this point has been warned. That would be terrible. We'd hate to see another groin strike.
Absolutely, and Austin Swink just shot for a deep steal. He's got a great, he's going for the slam.
Oh, that one was big. 3rd takedown of the fight there for Austin Swink.
Third down, and takedowns, positioning wins fights, and he's got a mount. He's got a full mount position. And right now what he does is he's going to take his time. He's listening for his turn. He's looking for that head and arm choke.
Yeah, that's definitely in play right now.
And at this point, with 2 minutes left, he's just got to take his time to work on his positioning. Jamie is he's explosive, so Austin has to be careful not to give it an open because he will get out of it.
He could wall walk here and try to explode for a sweep.
Absolutely. Jamie's going to have to get his legs out of the positioning that Austin has. Austin's he's doing really well right now with his positioning of his hips above Jamie's hips. Jamie's going to have to figure out a way to get his legs somehow closer to get up under him. If he can't, he's going to be stuck right there for the rest of this round.
Austin's right in front of his corner and right in front of the contingent of fans cheering for Jamie Lloyd. This is insane.
And it looks like Austin may be he's going to slide out to the side. He's going to slide his right side leg. He might pull his right side leg, and we have a...
I told you. You've seen a little bit of a fracas here between the corner of Swink and the fan base of Lloyd. Meanwhile, the fight in the cage rages on. The superior position continues for Swink.
And we're going to have to let this fight keep going.
I need everyone away from the cage.
And now,
step back.
And as Swink goes in to lock in the choke, Swink is in a good position. Lloyd needs his team, his crowd, to scream for him, not scream at each other.
Well, it is the underground here in Nashville, one of the most popular destinations in the country. Fans are having a great time. This has been a great bout between two very tough flyweights.
There it is.
Swink has got superior position for a head and arm now.
Absolutely. He's going to have to get his head to the mat. Oh, he did not get it. And Lloyd comes out of it.
This is what can happen in flyweight action. And there's about at this point, 25 seconds left for Lloyd to make up for a round lost.
And Austin's got an arm bar. He's got an arm bar secured. Lloyd's going to have to pull his he's got his right arm out.
Security, please go to the other side of the cage. If you do not sit down, you will leave.
We've got 5 seconds left. This has been a great fight
Lloyd's
for the fans.
Finish this round
oh my God, what a great fight for the fans.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, cheer for both of these guys and give them a hand for what they just did in there.
Well, a couple of 125ers here showing skill. We're taking a look on the replay. Austin Swink was able to secure his third and maybe his most impressive takedown of the fight right here in the replay, Monty.
Absolutely, and now we have to wonder how the judges are going to score this. Austin had a good control. He's 3 body slams during the fight, lots of control, space control, leverage, and then, Jamie was able to escape every position that he was held in. So now what we have to deal with is to see how the judges are going to score this and hopefully calm the crowd down.
Yeah, well, yes and no. This is an environment unlike any other. This was one of the hottest tickets in town in the lead up to this event. Hopefully cooler tensions will prevail, and I can't imagine that either side is going to be happy to lose this fight because both of these fighters had great moments. I mean, Lloyd might have won the first round. You can make an argument he won the second. Swink, he had a great takedown in the first round. Really dominated 2/3 of the round 3. This is why I'm glad I get to hang out with my friend Dr. Monty Burks and call the action.
Man,
and I'm not scoring it.
I am not glad we are not scoring it either. I'm going to tell you something, man. I've had such a good time trying to analyze these fights, to dissect. These two young men might have looked like some bad blood, but all in all, it was a good doggone scrap.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, before I announce this winner, these two men come in here. They both asked for this fight, and they laid it on the line. They came in here. They asked us for this fight. I know you guys are passionate. By God, I'm from Cheatham County. Let's give it up for both of these guys right now.
You love to see it. Love to see it. And now for the judges' scorecard, Jeff Howes will let us know who won this bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout went to a judge's scorecards. Judge 1 scored this bout 29-28 Lloyd. Judge 2 scored this bout 29-28 Swink. And Judge 3 scored this bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision. Out of the red corner, Jamie Lloyd.
Well, there you have it.
Oh, boy.
I tell you, there you have it, man. Hey.
First split decision of the night. I told you the case for Lloyd was that he won round 1 and 2.
Absolutely. And, I'm going to give Austin SlowburnSwink a prop. He got positions Jamie just got out of all of his positions. Jamie is a slippery, aggressive, very explosive fighter, and I'm glad to see the sportsmanship between the two. I've got an idea these two will fight again.
I should hope so.
I think they're both great fighters. And, you know, you got to wonder, did something happen somewhere with some of the other things that happened between the fight? You know, you had low blows on both sides.
Yeah.
I'd love to see these two running back again in their career.
Well, plenty of dates on the calendar for 2020.